Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and very good day. So I decided to provide you with a few videos as a tutorial on how we can produce the outcome-based or OBE-based or comply syllabus. Okay, this is actually additional of what I have presented to the faculty, to the school a couple of weeks ago. In this tutorial, this is what I'm expecting at the end of watching this video. First, you should be able to recognize what are the tools and documents needed to prepare the OBE-based syllabus. Secondly is you should be able to discover the functions, the menus of the tools, and how we can utilize the tools or help us in preparing the syllabus. And of course, finally, hopefully after watching this video, you should be able to apply the necessary functions in the tools in preparing the outcome-based syllabus. Alright, basically this is what you need to have in order to prepare the syllabus. First, we need to have what we call the Bloom taxonomy indication, right? The Bloom taxonomy indication. These tools is used helping us first to ensure that we have the correct, appropriate course learning outcome (CLO). By having these tools, we can actually recognize what are those level or domains of cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. Besides using this Bloom taxonomy indicators version 3.3 to help us in developing our course learning outcome, these tools also be used in order to identify what are those possible or appropriate methods to assess our course learning outcome. If you can see here from for example, the verbs relate in our CLO actually can measure the so-called cognitive 1, cognitive level 2, cognitive level 4, or cognitive level 6. In addition, it also can measure affective domain number 4 and psychomotor domain number 1. Let's say that if we want to measure the cognitive domain 6, if you can see over here for cognitive domain 6, this is those potential appropriate, the so-called methods in assessing the cognitive number 6: essay, report, simulation, clinical assessment, and etc. etc. So basically, we use this Bloom taxonomy indicator version 3.3 first to identify the so-called appropriate course learning outcome. Second, to map the course learning outcome with the particular Bloom taxonomy domain, cognitive, affective, or psychomotor. And thirdly, these tools used in order to identify potential or possible methods in assessing our course. Beside Bloom taxonomy indicator, the second tools that we need to use is the so-called SLT assessment. These tools has been developed by UTLC, and all courses in UUM has to abide with this the so-called tools, because this tool has been gazetted as a tools on how teaching and learning process in UUM is based on. Right? A very brief about this tool. Basically, if you click sheet number 1, basic MQASLT, so this is the so-called, we need to identify the SLT student learning time is a process of identifying how the course will be delivered. First, it can be delivered through face-to-face or online teaching, and also time that students need in order to prepare for the class, doing their assignments, doing their examination as well. Okay, so this is the first sheet. The second sheet is to actually calculate times allocate for each of content or chapters or topics that we going to deliver in this course. For example, in this course I have 11 topics. So based on these 11 topics, I need to allocate how much time I'll be using for each particular topics. For example, in this topic number 1, the teaching of this topic will be 3 hours. For another example, topics 6, for example, right? In this topic 6, I'll be using 4.5 hours to complete my teaching in topic 6. Another example, topic 7, I'll be using 6 hours, 1.5, 6 hours to complete or to deliver my topic 7. And the delivery of our teaching should be based on face-to-face 100%, or we can actually blend face-to-face and the so-called online learning teaching. If you can see here, I have traditional lectures. I have delivery methods using student-centered learning. Alright, if you can see here, the student-centered learning, it can be among others, such as active learning, collaborative learning, cooperative learning, problem-based learning, peer lead team learning. Also, these are all those SCR, student-centered learning. In addition to traditional lectures and also the student-centered learning methods of delivery, I also do have or conducting my teaching via an online. So this is the online hours allocate for a specific topics over here. So what you need to do is to fill in this section, face-to-face and also online teaching, whereas class preparation will be automatically calculated by these tools, and at the end you will get the total learning time for this particular course. For your information, for 3 credits hours of course, the total learning time is 84, meaning to say that the teaching and learning, including the preparation for the class of the student, should be between 84. This is the first functions that you have to know about these SLT tools. The second tools that you need to know is about to measure or to identify time allocates for each assessment. And for this, what you need to do is to fill in the marks over here, right? Let's say that I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Why I don't have assignment 2? Because assignment 2 here I'll do it online, which is we will key in this section, OL assessment, online assessment. So this is non-online assessment or traditional assessment. Okay, for example, I have assignment 1 10 marks, assignment 3 problem solving 20 marks, together with the presentation 15 marks. So altogether I have over here is 45 marks for traditional assessment. See, my online assessment is 50 marks, and the total marks for final exam will be 40. Alright. To understand further, when you key in the assignment marks, the system will automatically calculate time needed to conduct or to carry out the assignment, and time needed in order to do preparation to produce or to carry out the assignments, right? So for example, here for 10 marks, to implement it, it requires student to spend about 1.8 hours, and student need to do preparation of 2 hours. And over here, the total, it will total up the implementation and the preparation. And next to the total, what you need to do is to indicate this particular assignment to measure or to assess which course learning outcome. For example, like mine here, my course learning outcome, this assessment will measure my course learning outcome number 1 and the PLO number 2. For the assignment number 3, this assignment most likely will cater my CLO, or this course CLO number 3, and this CLO number 3 is mapped to program learning outcome number 6, right? If you're aware, the program learning outcome number 6 is actually referred to problem solving and scientific thinking, right? So you need to mention here the CLO, the PLO, and the soft skill mapping of this particular assignment. If you can look here for assignment 1, I don't have the so-called soft skill, because CLO1 and PLO1 is actually focusing more on this cognitive or knowledge. So it is actually don't really have the soft skill. However, the PLO2, if I'm not mistaken, is the application, right? So some people consider it as well as a skill. You can write as well if you want to, right? Alright. So for the final exam, we allocate 40 marks, and basically student will require 2.52 hours, which is 2 hours 30 minutes, which is correct, and they need at least 11 hours to prepare for the exam. And over here also, we have to indicate this final exam will cover will assess which CLO. In my case here, I have all my 3 course learning outcome will be assessed in my final exam. So over here you will write CLO 1, 2, 3, and you will match with the PLO, and as well mention what are the so-called soft skill student achieve at the end of this assessment, right? For undergraduate 3 credit hours courses, basically you need to have maximum of 36 hours assessment. If your assessment is more than 36 hours, we need to do some adjustment over here or over here. Okay, I will show you later. So basically the SLT tool first is to allocate time for each particular topics. The second one, to allocate and identify time needed to do the assessment, right? If you can see the online assessment here, right, I have only one online assessment. Okay, so this is 50 marks, and this is the CLO and PLO that map with this assignment. At the end, the third functions of this SLT tools is to tell us in overall about time that used in our courses, the particular course for teaching and also do the assessment. So this is the summary. Total all you have 120 credit hours, and out of this 120 credit hours, basically you will use 84 the so-called hours for teaching and 36 hours for the assessment. And this section we will use to complete in our syllabus in section let me open here. Okay, this section that what we have over here, we will put here item number 6, total student learning time, right? And we will also use the outcome of the SLT in this section to be included in section 19, student learning and assessment. Okay, over here. So if you can see here, whatever we have here, we will dump into here, right? So basically this is the second tool, which is about SLT. We want SLT to identify time allocate for teaching, time for assessment, whether it is traditional assessment or online assessment, and also overall time allocate for teaching and assessment in our course, right? And the last document you need to prepare before you go for the review is of course the syllabus. Basically our syllabus have actually this one and this one are combined together, 19. We should have 19 section, right, from the early part until the so-called references. Okay, so I guess that is the overall briefing or tutorial on the tools we needed in preparing OBE-based revised syllabus. I would like to sum up. The first that we need to use is the Bloom Taxonomy Indicator version 3.3. The second one, what we need to use is actually the SLT document or SLT tools prepared by UTLC, and the third one is the syllabus. So that's all for the first part of this video tutorial.